Where am I?
Ah, the soul stone.
Uh-oh.
Restored. You've done it. Naught but flesh may hold the stone until presented before the throne. You played your part brilliantly, mortal. Now it's time for you to exit the stage.
Uh-oh.
This is all I require now. For tonight, my king, once I bind you, I will end our curse. Unfortunately for that, my caged friend, well, I am in need of your soul.
Aw, dang it.
The moon is almost at her highest position.
Don't touch my
The
cage.
hour draws near. Tick tock, tick tock.
Oh boy. Help? 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 Protip, help. Protip, help me. I'm in a cage. I'm in bad.
Alright, I'm back in the world.
Protip, help.
Are you being attacked by a clown?
A jester put me in a cage and he's gonna sacrifice my soul because I followed along with him and now it's bad.
You never follow a jester.
And he put me in a cage hanging from a ceiling.
Well, I have a couple of ways I can go.
Stop holding the button.
Is now that I've learned transfers your soul directly into the soul stone.
So to be fair, I thought it was a different person. He just turned out to be a jester.
Oh, I see you. Do you see me in the window? You might have a hard time seeing me, but you might see my candle.
Oh yes! Help me! Help me! Let me out!
I'm like on your left. So I can possibly move you.
It moved! Go down! Freedom!
There are also some levers I can pull back in here.
Oh, okay, give me a sec. I'm just gonna see what else is here. Alright, so in this room, there's a bunch of armor stands. Oh, you might be moving one of them.
They're right next to two armor stands. So let me know what I gotta do with them.
Pro tip?
Are you back in the cage?
No, but there's a giant red button in the middle of the room. I don't know what it is you're doing.
That's ticking.
I'm gonna push this button.
I mean, sure, go for it, I guess. We'll probably need to move the statues before it works, but...
Oh, I'm spinning the statues. Are you doing something?
I'm not doing anything, but I am continuously hearing this, like, cranking and clicking sound. And that sounds like some statues turning.
Yeah, I can rotate the statues, but you don't have any other thing to do?
I have 2 levers with which I can also rotate statues. I'm waiting for you to tell me where I should put them.
Oh, pull one, see what happens.
Okay, that didn't actually turn the statue, but it did turn a little arrow from right to left. And on the other one, there's a similar arrow that I can turn from right to left or back.
I'm not sure what to do here. Pull a lever again?
Okay, I've pulled one of them. The 2 arrows now facing toward each other.
Okay, we have one guy in the wrong spot. We have the guy on the back left. Okay, try pulling one of the levers again. Maybe the one on the left?
Okay, now both arrows are pointing to the left.
Pull another one.
There's also, like, the other end of the hallway that I came in. It takes me to a very similar spot, but I don't think it's the same spot. No, here I have a broken lever, so it's not the same spot. And a lever I can pull. And I can also manipulate the other cage from here. Maybe it's the same. Oh, I can't actually do anything with the cage. But I can pull one more lever. So, one of them I can't do anything with, but I can try the others. But now I think all the arrows are pointing left. Except for the one broken one is pointing right.
Wait, you said one's broken, pointing right?
Correct.
Okay, so that guy then is always gonna spin right. He's that guy. Okay. He's always gonna spin right. Okay, flip. Do you have like one on the far left?
I mean, these are like in entirely different hallways from me, but I can envision them as like a circle. So if I'm standing at the broken one, do I want to go to my left or my right?
Left?
Okay, I'm at the leftward neighbor of the broken one. Which direction do you want that one facing?
Let's have him facing... let's have him facing left?
Or rather, I can only control the direction he's going to move when you hit the button, I think. So currently the arrow is pointing left. If you want him to move the opposite direction, I can make it point right.
Well, that sounds bad. Did you move him right?
Now he's pointing to the right.
Okay, those three are all lined up. Well, kind of. I'm having a hard time with this. I'm having a hard time visualizing this one. Okay, so that guy's always gonna spin that way. He always spins to the right.
Well, I think basically, like, identify one that you want to choose the orientation of relative to the others, and then have me switch levers until we figure out which one is controlling that one, and then pull it and he's facing the right relative direction.
Oh, okay, then in that case, we know the broken one is the guy in the back left. Flip your closest, whatever lever you have near you.
Okay. Now it is going the opposite direction, the broken one.
Flip it again.
Okay, now it should...
Okay, that one is front right. I feel like I need to write this down.
Well, I mean, if you just have it face the correct direction at the same time as the broken one faces the correct direction, you could consider those two set. And I can go change the other two.
Well, when I push, all of them move.
Right, but that means every 4 pushes they should come back to where they were, right?
Yes. Okay, yeah, so then I guess those two are... The broken one and the other one you push are currently facing toward the middle.
Okay, so I'm going to head over to the other hallway where I can control the other two. And we can figure out which one needs to go where. Alright, I guess if they're both out of sync right now, I'll just flip them both. Okay, those are both flipped.
Okay, one of them is now facing in the middle.
So I'll flip one back and we'll see if that's the right one. Okay, done.
Well, but he now turned. Like, they all turn no matter what. All of them turn.
Yeah, but you can identify whether the one you're looking at is changing its direction or not, and then...
Okay, hit that one again.
Done.
Okay, that one's front left. Okay, hit front lefts again.
Done.
Oh, that was wrong. Oh, that was wrong. Hit his again.
Done.
Hit his again.
Done.
Hit the other guys.
Done.
And then hit the front lefts again.
Done.
Okay, they're all facing in. Hit front lefts again.
Done.
One. So if I... I'm having trouble with one guy. Front left, hit him again.
Done.
Hit him again.
Done.
Hit him again.
Done.
I can't get this front left guy to line up with the other three. He's like one off from all of them. Oh wait. The right guy.
Do they all continuously move the same direction? Like, no one's going back and forth, are they?
Correct, they all go the same direction.
Then it should just be a matter of reversing his change and going like 2 clicks, I think, and then reversing again or something like that.
Okay, so 3 of them are currently facing in. He is facing toward me. If I push it again, he's facing like to the... He's like almost oddly in a like wrong spin than them. So if... You know what? Click.
Wait,
What?
I was gonna ask, is like they're all only turning one position each time, right? They're not going multiple positions? Okay, so I'm going to reverse it, and then I think you should do 2 clicks, and then I'll unreverse it. Okay, go ahead.
Okay.
Now it's unreversed. See where that puts it.
Still different than all the others.
But is it a different?
He still seems to be like one ahead of all the others. I cannot wrap my head around this one. What if you click all but his?
Well, one of them I can't click because it's broken.
Right, and my other 2 are aligned with the broken one.
Right, so I think it's just the front left that we should need to deal with. I'm just going to flip him. What if you turn him until he's facing the right direction? Does that work?
Okay, so right now, the 3 are facing the correct direction. He's not. If I push the button, he will be the only one facing the right direction, and the other 3 will be facing away.
Okay, so he's currently 1 position behind.
Yes.
Okay, so put them all at 1 position before they would be correct.
Okay.
And now I've reversed him. Wait. He's behind? Well, I think if you do... I don't know. He's reversed. Push it and see what happens.
He is still 1 behind.
Did he not change directions?
He changed directions, but he's still 1 behind.
Push it again.
He is now correct. The other 3 are not.
But how many, like, if we're currently backwards, how many forwards rotations would he be from correct?
The one that's being a problem?
Yeah.
He would be... he's currently correct, so we'd have to push it 4 times for him to be back in the correct spot.
And how many forward rotations will the others need to be correct?
3.
How can that be? Like, if he was 1 behind before, and then we sent him the opposite direction of the others, how can he still be 1 behind?
He's always 1 behind. Like, he's... Because if you wrote... Like, if they're all facing away, he's facing 1 off to the side. So even if you turn him the other way, they all turn and face the other way, and he's then 1 behind the other way.
But wouldn't that put him 1 ahead instead of 1 behind?
It's the same difference.
Well, no, but it's a 4-count cycle. So, you're ahead a beat or behind a beat, that's a different thing.
Okay, right now he is 1 behind.
But as long as he's going the opposite direction of the others, that should phase, I think, right? Like, if you pull it again, he should be a different amount behind?
He is now still 1 behind.
Okay, I'm going to flip him back to forward. Try a cycle. He's forward now. See if he remains 1 behind the whole time now.
The other 3 are correct. He is still 1 behind.
Something about that doesn't make sense. Like,
I know.
always be 1 behind, regardless of what direction everyone else is moving.
That's my issue.
So when you say front left, you're saying as like the one nearer to you on your left?
Yes.
Yeah, that's the one that's like blocked by your camera view, so I can't quite see what he's doing on your screen.
But the thing is, I can't get him lined up with the broken guy. Because like if you flip him, he then just like him and the broken guy just kind of like flop places. And I can't get him ever to line up with the broken guy. Which means he'll never be facing the correct way. So, like, he's always, like, he's never facing the same way as the broken guy. I can't figure out a way to get him to face the same way as the broken guy. Or even face opposite of the broken guy.
It'll probably be relevant. Which way do you think they need to be facing for the correct solution? Should they all be facing in toward the red carpet, or, like, toward the king?
I think they all need to be facing toward the red carpet.
That's kind of what I've been assuming as well. And so he's always one out of phase with the broken one, regardless of left or right. Does that work?
Because none of your levers, like, stop them from moving.
Correct. They can go left or right, but not neither. Yeah, I guess if they're 90 degrees out of phase, then flipping one of them 180 degrees will still have it be 90 degrees out of phase. That does add up.
Like, it's just not making sense to me at all. Like, it's just not making sense to me at all. We could try flipping the other two and just try and, like, see if that changes anything.
Yeah, I mean, I doubt, but I'll do it. Because when I've seen puzzles kind of reminiscent of this before, the, like, secret gimmick, they're both flipped now, has been that they don't all rotate the same amount. It'll be like one rotates 90 degrees, one rotates 180 degrees, one rotates 270, or, you know, that sort of thing. And so you have to kind of, like, figure out their phase relationship. That doesn't seem to be the case here. They all go 90 degrees each time.
Yeah, they're all going 90, which is the problem. Because this guy going 90 can never be lined up with the other ones. I kind of want it to kill me here so we can restart and hope that it's just stuck.
Well, hold on. I have information that I guess I didn't think was relevant, but it probably is relevant. Each of the statues themselves is facing a different direction as I look at them on their podium. Like, not the ones you're looking at, but the ones with the levers next to them. So the broken one is facing away from me. The one to his left is facing toward me.
Wait, so the broken one is facing away from you?
Yeah, the broken one's back is to me.
Okay, I have his back to me.
The one that I think you said was the far right is facing directly toward me.
Okay, he is.
Just for science, I'm going to flip his lever and make sure he's the one that changes direction.
I don't know what direction he was going before. Flip it back.
Okay, done.
Okay, now flip it. I don't think that was him.
Okay, well, whichever one I'm currently controlling has his face forward to me.
Flip him again?
Done.
Okay, that one's front left. I'm sorry, front right. Flip front right again. Flip front right again. Oh wait, maybe that was back right. I can't tell! Anyway, well... Right. We're both running right. Okay, flip that that right one again. Okay, that is this guy. Okay, flip that front right one again. Okay, that is front right. These two are in the correct spots right now.
Okay, I'll head back over to the other hallway and look at their orientations. Okay, of these, one of them is facing forward, and the problem child is facing 90 degrees to the right.
Now, when you say forward, what do you mean by forward?
Toward me.
Problem child's facing toward me?
No, problem child is facing 90 degrees to my right.
I don't know what your right is.
I mean, as I look at him, he's looking to my right.
I'm okay with this.
That seems good, doesn't it?
The moon is at her highest position. The hour calls us to begin. I summon you now, my sovereign. And you. It's curtains for you.
Wait, was that us running out of time?
Yep.
Oh, I thought that was us finding the solution.
No,
I
no.
wonder about those chimes, but...
No, I was watching the clock go.
Oh, I see.
Alright, so... It wasn't necessarily that we had a problem child. Well, the problem child was you.
Yeah, that's on me. I should have realized that the orientations made a difference.
Was going crazy. I was losing my mind. I'm like, this doesn't make sense. Okay. So,
Yep.
just retry. Well, just go. I was losing my mind.
Same. I literally took out like 2 rotating things in front of me and was like, if I turn this one 90 degrees and this one 90 degrees the other direction.
Alright, get me out of here. Wait, how did I get out of here? Oh, I forgot to grab the soul stone. I was losing it. Just losing it.
The soul stone.
I'm in a cage again.
Okay, let's get you out of that cage.
You gotta go all the way down with it. There we go.
Alright, so once again we got a broken one. Which I guess we'll assume they're the same positions. I don't know if they really are. The broken one has his back to me.
Okay, the broken one has his back to me currently.
The other one on this same side, which I forget what you figured out. Was that the one on the far right? Or close right? Whatever it was. It has his front to me. But the same so far.
So far, they're both in the right spot, I believe.
Alright, heading over to the other side. These look like they're in the same orientation as well. So the one that was always out of phase is looking to like my right, and the one that is like the leftover one has his front to me.
Okay. Problem Child and that one you just described are both facing the opposite direction of what they should be. So, we need to then, I think, would it be push each of them, would it be push them, would it be push them 3 times and then flip all the switches?
No, I think it would be push twice and then flip and push twice again.
Alright, pushing twice. Okay.
Okay, go ahead.
So broken one is facing the correct spot. He has to be facing away. Front right one's facing toward me, which is correct. Back right one needs to be facing toward me as well, which so he is wrong. He's halfway. He's facing the opposite direction. And Problem Child is also facing the opposite direction.
So who's facing the correct direction? Is it the broken one?
Broken one and the one on the same side as broken one.
Those ones are fine. So it's just the two that I'm currently by that are... Are they fully opposite still, or are they one off?
They are fully opposite, so they're 2 off.
I must not be understanding how the rotation's working then. So if 2 and 2 just brought us back to the same relationship we had before, then would it be 1 and 1?
Why don't I push it 3 times and then you push the 2 near you?
Sure.
1, 2, 3. Okay, now push the 2 near you.
Okay, done.
I think we have 1 in the wrong spot. Wait. Okay, so the broken one's face has to face away, right?
Let me run over and double check. I think that was right, yeah.
The other one next to him has to face me.
Well, that may be the part of the issue, because I would interpret this as they're facing with relation to like the carpet, basically. I would think the broken one needs to face away from the carpet.
Face away from the carpet, not away from me.
That's my thought. Are they like if you get close to their pillars? Are they on like a what is that? 2, 4, 5, 6, 7, like an octagon?
No, they're on a circle.
Huh. Well, the arrows that stick out from them to show what direction they're about to rotate kind of look like those like latches that are coming, or like the knocker or whatever thing that's in front of them. So that's what I'm thinking is like the front, so to speak. So if they're facing backward, I think they need to face away from the carpet.
Okay, so when you say away from me, oh, that really messes things up.
Oh, actually, like on the, as you stand behind them, that little knob looks even more like the thing that has the arrow on it. So if that's the perspective, like, man, I don't know how to interpret their poses. Because they're, like, the guy who I'm describing as facing away is either facing the wall, facing backwards, facing away from the king. Like, what's he facing away from?
Yeah, we kind of have to figure out from the throne which way they're facing, because that's the easiest way for me to figure it out.
I mean, yeah, but I don't know where the throne is.
You don't know where the... Oh. Huh.
Yeah, from my hallway.
So how do you have like a carpet, or what do you have to direct you to which way they're facing?
A hallway. So like as I go down the hallway, and then they're like lined up along the edge of the hallway. So as I turn and look at them, and then like toward me from their pedestal, there's the arrow indicator and the lever I can pull. The most similar perspective is if I were standing on the carpet looking at them. But it also could be if I were standing on their podium looking at them.
Okay, I'm gonna guess then it's from the carpet looking at them. Okay, broken guy needs to face away from you?
Correct.
Okay, I have him currently facing away. The other guy that's there, what does he have to do?
He faces the opposite direction, so he should be toward the carpet, I believe.
Okay, let me get him lined up. So... push his lever.
Done.
Okay, I think I have him and Broken in line.
Okay, so I pushed his lever again, so they should turn together.
Yes, they turn together now.
Alright, on my way to the other one. Okay, out of phase guy, as I'm looking at him, is to my right.
So that means he should be looking, when he's looking at the carpet, he's going to be looking to the right?
Well, if you're standing on the carpet looking at him,
Yeah.
then he'll be looking to your right.
Okay, he's currently correct then.
Okay, then the remainder should be facing the carpet.
Okay, he is currently off by 2. So I'm going to push 3 times, and then you flip his switch. Flip his switch.
Done. Whew. The door opens.
Jesus. The worst.
Oh, it's almost time. Yes, it's all. You will not stop me from lifting this curse.
You will not touch
Oh,
them.
this must be your friend.
I will shatter your magic switch.
You must find a way in. He cannot be allowed to end my father's curse, for we would all cease to exist.
So, it was you.
Oh boy.
Towers all these years.
What? What do you mean?
I've got 4 armor statues that each have a different weapon. Hello?
Ah, shoot the button. I have shields that I can place on the other side of these weapons statues, and I have some descriptions to read.
You haven't
The boar has the mace-wielding knight somewhere to his left-hand side.
Still pitiful.
Read it again.
So where's the? Are you moving the weapons, or do you just are you just able to see them?
I just picked them up and I have them all in my hand.
Well, this is going to be a master puzzle. Okay, the knights at both ends do not wield the hammer. The hammer-wielding phoenix stands somewhere to the deer's right-hand side.
Okay, I also have things too.
Oh, good.
The dragon can be found somewhere to the king's left-hand side.
not the same rogue you knew in life, my lady.
The knight closest to the king's left hand side wields the sword. Oh, that actually helps me. This guy.
Got a point done.
The deer cannot be found at either end. What did the deer have?
Well, I have, like, the animals are all on shields, which are also all movable. So this is like a two-sided logic puzzle.
Oh, okay. The deer cannot be found at either end. And then the axe-wielding knight is somewhere to his right side. To the deer's.
Oh, spend a few seconds.
Which means that the deer...
Help me to make success.
Fuck, I can't do this. Especially with a timer going. Ugh.
Okay, so we know the dragon is... Okay, the knight closest to the... I think the deer is going to be the one on his right side. I think it's this one. You can see me jumping.
Who's right? This one? That looks like my right side. But if you say so. That's the deer?
Yeah, but the king is facing away. That's why. Alright.
Oh, I see. Okay. Also, the knights at both ends do not wield the hammer. So that means that deer here has to wield the hammer.
Okay, perfect. So then I have... The dragon can be found somewhere to the king's left-hand side, so that'd be one of these two, either the sword guy or the other guy.
The hammer-wielding phoenix stands somewhere to the deer's right-hand side. Which would be over here as well, right?
Oh, the axe-wielding knight is somewhere to the right-hand side. Oh, okay, the axe, I think, is then this last guy. Okay, and then the mace must be this guy. Okay, I think I got their weapons in the right spot.
We'll break.
Okay, boar has the mace. Who's got the hammer? The end?
Let's see. I don't think I have anything for the hammer. The dragon can be found somewhere on the left-hand side. The deer cannot be found at either end. The axe-wielding knight. I don't have anything about it.
You don't have anything about a hammer? Like, is anyone holding a hammer?
Yeah, hammer is right here.
can't see who's got hammer. Oh, this guy? That's who I put the deer on. The phoenix has to have the deer. The phoenix has to have the hammer. And the phoenix has to... The hammer and phoenix need to be somewhere to the right of the deer.
It will destroy you!
If only.
Oh boy.
Which means that we kind of have it all wrong. Or at least the shields are. I don't know if you have the weapons sorted.
Well, the weapons, I think, are pretty close to right. Because the sword has to be right there, the mace, the hammer has to be there, then that means the axe is there and the mace is there. So all mine are right. I think.
Well, the hammer has the phoenix. So where can the deer be? The deer has to be to the left of the phoenix. So this has to be the deer over here. That leaves the dragon here.
The deer cannot be at either end.
Then this doesn't work because the deer, or like the hammer has to be to the right of the deer. So the hammer can't be right.
I think the deer is the sword guy.
But then the hammer isn't to his right.
Yes, it is.
You look weary.
Yeah, the hammer would be the first guy on his right, which would be past the king.
Oh, because his right is my right, because I'm facing the same direction. Okay. Well, the mace-wielding boar, yeah, that's correct. The hammer-wielding phoenix, that's correct. The knights at both ends do not wield the hammer. If this is the deer, then that only leaves the dragon over here, so this should be correct. Is there a lever anywhere? Because the door hasn't opened.
The dragon has to be on the left side of the thing, so I think that's this guy.
Hurry, I beg you!
Ah! I knew I had the things right.
I was not holding the button that whole time I was narrating, was I?
No. I knew I had the things right. I'm like, I have to have this right on my end.
Friends, you have done so
Aw,
much,
hugs.
but the soul stone must receive a soul.
Oh.
Sacrifice one and I will save the other.
Really?
Let this be our covenant.
Really?
Now choose.
That's the stagger. Uh-oh. What's happening here?
I can sacrifice self or sacrifice
Oh,
other.
you
Yeah, I
have
can't
the
just like
option.
sacrifice the princess and be like, nah, fuck that.
Or kill the guy behind you. Can you kill the, like, soul stone behind you? Don't do it.
I'm just gonna let the timer run out.
Oh, did she say she'll choose for us?
When the last of my strength, allow me.
Oh!
I thank you. May our sacrifice serve as a bitter redemption for my father's folly.
With my last dying breath,
And you
I curse Protip.
never seek this realm again.
You're a monster.
I didn't do it.
Did it randomly pick?
Yeah. I let the timer run out. I was trying to see if I could, like, turn it on her instead. But, nope, apparently not.
You're a monster.
monster. Here you are.
Oh god, back on the other end of that puzzle.
Yeah. That one was hard, but at least it wasn't broken.
Yeah, this one, this... I'll say, this one had some bugs to it. And had some very hard puzzles.
Yeah. The challenges were higher for this one, I think.
Right.
And then, because of that, we were slow to catch on to the fact that that one was glitched, because we were expecting, like, I guess it's just hard and we're just idiots.
Right.
But no, it was just missing multiple elements that were needed to solve.
Right. Yeah, we spent like 30 minutes to an hour in that one room that was broken.
That was neat.
We also spent an hour plus on the bridge, so... And then the final room, I think we spent an hour plus on, so, you know. Yikes. We suck. I was, like, staring at my weapons like, I don't think there's any other possibilities for these. What's going on? And you're like, no, it's on his right side. I'm like, yeah, the guy to his right. And you're like, nah, but it's not.
Well, so, right,
but
what
it
I
is.
was like failing to hold the button down for as I narrated again was that I had like hastily only partially read one of the hints.
No!
Which is-
What have you done? Now, cursed I remain!
Oh, I cursed Protip.
Cursed, as is my bidding.
You? How? How? Why now?
My dear friend, you never cease to entertain. You've played the part of steward long enough. It is high time for royal commands to resound in these halls once again.
My dead body.
Oh, yes, my liege. But commands, who would you command when I, your last remaining inferior, is punished?
Ah, yes, I suppose you've always been a good servant, haven't you?
Oh, yes, yes, your majesty.
Then let us now discuss the path to your redemption.
Oh. And, alright. There it goes. Let me, bop over to Discord.
So anyway, what I
Yeah.
was trying to narrate but forgot to hold the button down was that I had hastily like only partially read one of the clues. And so I thought it was saying the boar is on the mace, but it was no. It was I thought it said the boar has the mace, which it did, but it said the boar has the mace somewhere to the left of it.
Ah.
Son of a.
I know, I'm like panicking. I'm like, the wall's getting closer. I think this one was maybe my least favorite so far in the series. And I think a lot of that has to do with the broken puzzle. And the bridge. The bridge was obnoxious. And then just pro tip at the end. And then pro tip at the end, withholding all the information, making me go insane.
Yeah, that was my bad. That was great.
Well, I'm like, I was losing it. Like, I was, when I wasn't talking on the radio, I'm like, this is making no sense to me. I'm like, it can't go anywhere. Like, there's no possibility. What am I missing here? And then I'm like, is it broken? It's just like the other room was? Ugh. So, I mean, it was still good. And the fact that we could sometimes work together, sometimes not, was pretty decent. But, all right. Well, everyone on the stream world, I am going to be ending stream now. Because, done. So, yeah, hope you all enjoyed. And we'll see you all later. Bye, everyone.